Hey Pisceans, how are you? It's your lovely and faithful Oracle Medicine here, and I am here to give you the word for the week of January 22nd to the 28th. And what we got is we have the Hanged Man starting us off. And so, sorry about that. It's going to be a time for some introspection earlier on in this week. There's going to be a time for really, truly introspecting, from really, truly surrendering to your soul, surrendering to your spirit, surrendering to the knowingness of the other world. This is going to be a time for you to be within the dream time, for you to be within the other realms, and really connect with. This is going to be a time where you really truly do need to connect with those other worlds and just surrender and allow yourself to gain some insights that you haven't had up till now. What is it that you are missing? There's a key ingredient there that you're lacking, and going into this other world right now is how you're going to gain that missing piece of the puzzle, if you will. So this is going to be a very great time. I got the Hanged Man and Upright, to go and seek some intuitive wisdom. Now, as we get towards the middle of the week, we got Queen of Swords in reversed. Okay, and the Queen of Swords in reversed is somebody who is being sort of a mental bully, if you will. They know what to say and what to do to push your buttons. They're not too happy. They're micromanaging. Queen of Swords is very micromanaging. Look out for somebody that's going to be micromanaging you. And this Queen of Swords could be someone that's Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and or has those signs. Okay, has an element of air even in their moon sign and rising sign. I knew someone once who was a Cancer and had moon in Gemini and was very much a micromanager. Okay, and so this could be talking about them too. They may not be sun sign. It could also be moon or rising, my dear Pisceans. So look out for that person out there. Be aware that you're going to have somebody in your life who's going to be trying to micromanage and is going to be trying to control and tell you everything what to do and how to do it and when to do it. They're going to be looking over your head. Don't let them. Don't let them, my dear Pisces. I love you. I love you. I love you very much. And don't let them. Don't let them. Okay? Be in control of your own life. As Pisces, you have the it is a creative. It is a part of your essence to serve. And who and what do we want to serve? Okay, because when someone's not being benevolent or compassionate and they're not looking out for the greatest good, is that something that we want to serve? But then we will very much guilt trip ourselves because they're not happy. And we want to serve and we want people to be happy. Well, let me tell you something. This is going to be a great time in the middle of the week to serve yourself. For other Pisces, this could be a signal that right now things electronically are not working with you, that there are going to be some electronic issues, some technology issues going on. Perhaps everything is going to be kind of glitchy, not working at all. You know, this can be a car that won't start. For example, this could be a computer that it's not getting you to the internet. It can be the internet not working. There can be a lot of things technology-wise for some of you Pisces that is not necessarily working in your favor. For others, this can also be a time of confusion. This can also be a time where your thoughts and your mind is kind of your logical side is not making any kind of sense. Your left brain is just not making any kind of sense for you towards the middle of the week. It's like there's no mental clarity. Okay, there's no mental clarity. There's nowhere to think clearly about what it is that you are wanting, that you are wishing for yourself. And then we got the Three of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here, this Three of Pentacles in reverse, looking at the Three of Pentacles in reverse, it's talking about a time where there's a new skill that got taken on, and yet there's nobody there to notice. That's what the Three of Pentacles is all about. It's about, you know, I mean, in an upright position, you would be starting up this new skill. This new skill would be something that would be very a sponsor. Someone comes out of the woodwork, and they are willing to support you in this. In this way, it's kind of like you don't really have any help. You don't have any financial help. You're on your own towards the end of the week. You are kind of on your own towards the end of the week. Some of you Pisces are are by yourselves. You don't have anybody to help you out in a financial way while you're working on this new skill that you're trying to get off the map. You have nobody to support you, to sponsor you in a financial way. Those of you who are sick, you might not have anybody really there to make sure that you are healthy, to be checking up on you, a doctor perhaps. So towards the end of the week, if those of you who may be having health issues or health concerns, it's saying that some of you are not going to have anyone there to really help you with that. For those of you who are looking to work on a new skill and move up in a practical financial sense, this is saying that there's going to be a lack of that for you towards the end of the week. And I'm kind of looking at myself about this too, because I am also a Pisces, so this is kind of a bummer. But I'll tell you what, we do have the affinity and ability to be able to do these things on our own. And we don't have to depend on anybody. So maybe this is kind of a time. What is it that, maybe this is also kind of a warning. Looking at the Queen of Swords and the Three of Pentacles in reversed. Perhaps this is also a sign. Excuse me, got a bit of a cough going on there. Perhaps this is also a bit of a sign for some of us that that we need to work on our communication. We need to build and grow on our ability to communicate. And that if we build and grow on our ability to communicate, then we might be able to get the kind of support that we're looking for as we work on this new skill. See, right now we're probably not getting the skill. We're probably not getting the support that we need because our communication is kind of going opposite. It's kind of going down. Okay, we're neglecting, we're not nurturing what we need to nurture in order to communicate well, in order to think well. So if you're not eating healthy food that, you know, your fruits and vegetables that give you thought, that help you to think, you know, that could be adding on to what's going on with your thought patterns. If you're not sleeping well, if your mind is going a mile a minute and you're not able to focus and have some mental clarity on some things, whatever the case might be, these two could be linking up and saying, because things are not going well for you internally in your mind, you're not able to communicate the kind of support that you need financially or health-wise, because maybe you're just not aware right now. Maybe you don't know. Okay, and then for those of you who are dealing with technology concerns, you know, maybe you're not able to really build because you don't have the tools that you need, the technology that you need. You're not really able to truly build on this financial part of what you need for your life. This could also be adding to it as well, the Hanged Man, because it can be a very introspective time for you. Perhaps your left brain is kind of taking a back seat for a little while, and there may be some kind of rest and relaxation kind of happening. Sometimes it's hard for us to really balance out and know how to walk both worlds, the left brain and the right brain, reality and the spiritual world, physical reality and non-physical reality. This kind of happens sometimes. We either go one place or the other. It's hard to balance out both. So let this be something for us to look at. Which ways can we be thinking? You know, can we find mental clarity? What is it in our insight that we need in order to help us find mental clarity so that we can receive the support that we need, either in health or financial ways? Stay optimistic. Stay optimistic. Look at this picture. I mean, she's looking out at greener pastures and still looking out at that castle. She says, your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. How hilarious is that? Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Okay, right before you get that castle, all of a sudden you like, I'm out of here. I can't do this anymore. Nothing is making sense. Stay optimistic. This might be a very difficult week because we are unable to communicate things the way we need to communicate. And it might seem like, you know, we don't have the support we need, but stay optimistic. My brother and sister Pisceans, stay optimistic. Okay, I'm also going to read some from a passage from the book. I mean, we don't necessarily need one, but I do love to expand. I do love to reference. So this is it. Your time has come. You're about to collect your rewards, and your prayers will be answered. However, a bit more patience and guided action on your part is required. The extra weight and effort are definitely worth it. You're just about there, and this card asks you to keep your faith about miracles and heavenly magic. Use your imagination to visualize that your dreams have already come true. Your heart will swell with gratitude and joy, and these emotions will speed up your desired manifestations. Before long, you'll be enjoying the tangible results. So keep the faith. Keep the faith, my brothers and sister Pisces. Keep the faith. Stay optimistic. No matter what happens throughout this week, stay optimistic. Don't give up right before the miracle occurs. Don't do it. Do not do it. Don't let yourself be discouraged because things are not going the way you want for them to go. I'm telling myself this at the same time. I'm telling myself this at the same time. I'll probably be listening to this myself again come the 22nd to the 28th. You best believe it. I'm going to be here going in circle. Okay, so I'm listening to this myself. Dear Pisces, ensure that you stay optimistic like we very well can. We got an imagination like no other, baby. And we definitely know how to connect with that other universe, those other realms out there. We definitely got it. So stay optimistic. We got this. We got this. You, me, we, all of us. We got this. We totally got it. We totally got it. Right, boo? Right. We totally got it. All right. That's my message for you from Spirit. For us from Spirit. You have a wonderful week. I'd love to hear some feedback. I'd love to hear how things went for you this week. I'd love to hear how staying optimistic really truly helped you. You know, how the spirit of optimism really truly helped you through these trying times, be they may or be them not. You might be listening to this now and realizing that, oh, this is going to occur, and preparing yourself for it. And so these things might be actually get turned right side up. Okay, you never know. With the minor arcana, you can change your destiny around. Okay, so, but with the Hangman, it's definitely going to be a time for introspection. So work with that. Work with that. I would definitely say work with introspection some way, somehow. Sunday, Monday, work with some introspection. And stay optimistic. All right, my optimistic, very mystic and magical Pisceans. I hope to see you next reading. You have a great, a wonderful, blessed, enchanted week. Aho, Mataka.